Hello again, YouTube, and welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West. My name is MS-Punk1, and last video we managed to solve what was wrong with the mission, where we was looking for that missing person. Apparently, we did stuff in the wrong order, so the game couldn't update the mission somehow. But we managed to solve it. And then we went back to the base here to check on the others. But right now we need to get out, because I'm gonna go to some place to see if we can help Kotalo with his new arm. Up in the snowy mountains. I thought we were getting closer, but apparently we weren't. Yeah. Well, you were fun. Each one of those is here. Wait, where did it go? Come on, raddies. Come on. That, finally.
Gotta bring the drone down to grab its data. Maybe if I jump onto it?
I probably need to be from up there. Okay. Just come around here. What the?
I felt a jolt in my bones.
Why didn't you jump on top of it or something? Ah, come on! Switch to that right now. No, what is a sandit?
I guess we'll be soon enough.
This is better. Easier too to get up there.
Have to jump onto that drone to get it down.
Yep.
Going down! Now to get the data from the drone. Alright, now to take this data back to base.
So now we got that.
No one is climbing that mountain. Not even me. Must have knocked through right. I would need to fly to find out what happened to Farika. This is where Kotalo wanted us to test out his new arm. I'm not sure what he's planning. I should let him know I'm around. Hey, Kotalo. I'm by the Tremor Tusk site, where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly. Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Are we going to the
Someone's
camp
being
up here?
awfully mysterious.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Fair enough.
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
All right, talk to me, Kotalo.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
After you. Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Kind of interesting how they make it work so it doesn't have any nerves or so attached. Hmm.
And again!
Come on, let me shoot. And can you let me shoot? Let me actually do stuff.
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels... wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The Ten be with you, Aloy.
You would still be you, even if you kept my arm on, but
Oh, this snow's coming down heavy.
you wanna do it this way when you do it this way. That's completely full. Okay, that's everything we can do there. Not that I'm gonna use the outfit, but might as well upgrade it anyway. So, managed to upgrade some things. Now it is whatever that was. Wait, why do I have to go all the way here to make it? Whatever it is they want me to make, why do I have to be at the base to do it? Also, I wanna see here. I wanna have that, so I don't really need this thing. I want fire arrows.
So this Hephaestus, he's like Gaia's own personal blacksmith. Guy's like my Uncle Laurent. Man didn't smile a day in his life and would box your ears if you messed with his forge.
Yes, this crazy, strange things where they want me to go just be here somewhere. Now tells me to go back in there. Did I have any that had fire arrows? Burning hunting bow. I guess it could work. I thought one thing we can do is deliver that data thing we found.
Welcome back. There we go. More data for the dome.
There's just one left.
Looks like the old ones used their services to do all kinds of messages.
All over the world.
I've done all that. What mission was it I got from Errand?
Anytime they want it.
I need to talk to
I
him
might like
again.
that. I wouldn't want my Aunt Alga knowing she could just talk to me every second of the day. My ears would pop off. Oh, you want to talk again?
I found out more about the Sons of Prometheus. They definitely have a base. It's a place called First Forge. We just have to find it.
First Forge?
You found one of them? A Sons of Prometheus?
He was posing as a Delver, but I caught up with him. He tried, but there was still one of them was.
Nice job.
You know.
Send me those coordinates.
Now hold on, a Sarah.
Of course. Send me the location and I'll call you when I'm close.
All right then.
You never sent it.
Remember to send me the coordinates to Asera's base. I'll let you know when I'm close by.
I'm sending him now. I won't let you down.
I know.
Guess we can't do that one then, so let's just do it with Gemini.
Aloy, do you have a moment? Aloy! I'm glad you're here. I wanted to give you this for helping me get the data on Leviathan. I didn't really know what to give you, so I asked Zoe what you might like.
Thanks, Alpha. I'll put it to good use. I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
Any more data catch your eye?
All of it? I have so much to study up on. Years, actually. I'm particularly interested in the Odyssey. We knew the ancestors had made it to the moon. In fact, we theorized some of them had settled on it. But Sirius is way farther than that. And we thought journeying across the ocean would be the feat of a lifetime. The sheer calculations needed for space travel, it's overwhelming to think about.
Even so, the Quen are way ahead of other tribes when it comes to understanding this stuff. Where I grew up, everyone thought that stars were sparks that rose from a fire lit by the goddess to guide us through the night. Anything new around here?
Kotalo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs within the Legacy, but I never thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the Legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the Diviners haven't recovered.
Hmm.
Must be strange to think that some of the ancestors your tribe reveres are still alive. And here on Earth, right now.
Yeah, it is. Part of me's curious to know who else besides Eric Visser might be among them. Maybe Nikita Arand? We call her the Spark. The legacy tells us she brought unlimited energy to the old ones. Or Sung Jiao, whom we call the Healer. It is said she found new ways to extend the ancestors' lifespans. But my curiosity fades when I think of how different our view of Visser was compared to the reality that you experienced. Perhaps it is better not to know.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners, peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
That sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that. The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CEO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Faro, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Faro, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Faro spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CEO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Faro, a renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CEO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CEO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what principled diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
I should go. Make
Well-
sure you talk to Gaia if you have any questions about the pulse generators.
May your path lead to truth.
I think this is a good place for this video, so we can start fresh in a way with the main mission here in Gemini. But hope you liked this video, and if you did, so leave a like to it as usual, and I will see you all in the next one.
Yeah,
Bye.
they burned it to the ground at some